Yo, yo, yo. Snoopers, snoopers, snoopers. Yes, yes, yes. I've been waiting to talk about this with y'all, man. For real. I've been waiting to talk about this with y'all. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's storming where I'm at. So if we do get disconnected or something, that's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? So people understand. Lord, I got a lot going on here. Got a lot going on here, y'all. Well, so much for that. Christopher Clark, what's going on? What's going on, peoples? So, of course, I'm trying to wait till some people get on here, but we're gonna try to talk about this beef, y'all. This beef that has been going on for like a month now, which I think is insane. I think that is crazy. We've had this. Man, look, I've been waiting for this a long time. Me and Dizzy have talked about this for years. Even I remember when Drake dropped Scorpion, we were talking about this, bro. It's crazy. Should Kendrick respond? At this point, I don't think. Here, let me scoot over and get even here. I feel like I'm off or something. How about that? Yeah, there we go. Should Kendrick respond? I don't know if Kendrick should respond because if you listen to the Heart Part 6, um, it was pretty much Drake throwing that flag up, talking about how he was going to back off because of the lies. But I thought, if we're gonna go through these songs, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna start with the Like That verse. We're gonna make our way all the way up, and we're gonna do, of course, not like not like us. I think it's what it's called. And then Heart Part 6. But before we get into this, I just want to tell people out here, look, um, I'm gonna be backing up what I'm saying with facts. This is not gonna be swayed about how I feel. I will tell you how I feel, because there's a lot of opinions swaying and feelings and stuff going on in Twitter bots and OVO communities and all this different stuff. And I'm gonna try to like simplify this as much as I can. I know I talk a lot, but I'm gonna try to simplify this as much as I can because I feel like there's a big piece of this that's bigger than the disses, bigger than the lies, that's bigger than what people are really kind of focusing on. And I want to like shed light on that because I don't know a lot of people out here that are shedding light on it. But we're gonna check out, like I said, what was the first track in the disc was called Like That. All right, so we're gonna kind of just listen to the Kendrick verse. All right, so I'm gonna play this here. They might copyright me, but oh well. I don't want to get paid for this live stream. I care more about the music. All right, so this is the verse from Kendrick that started this apparently, but I know it started a long time ago. But started this, here recent, ignite of disses. So this is how I feel. I think that Kendrick now, as of modern day, is the better artist in his prime. And I think that Kendrick is stayed to himself and not sold out to do chart stuff and stuff like that. And you can tell that he has trained himself and got himself to this level where, you can even do something like this. I know the beat was kind of catered in West Coast feel vibe, you know what I'm saying? But I think that Kendrick flowed, he wrote that shit. When the beat switched, he kicked it in. And then plus, like, the bars at Drake, like, you can tell the level of kind of dissing that he's doing right here. This is like pre-game warm-up, like spitting witty bars and then like taking like a not look at you jab at you. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, like, there at the end, the Pet Cemetery line from the, going against, Drake, the All Dogs album, stuff like that. I think that was like the perfect, like, hey, bro, let's get it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that Kendrick right there set the tone. Plus, people are always going to talk about that beat. That beat is ridiculous. Metro killed that beat. And I think that has a lot to do with, of course, that track. So I think, so the next track in the diss was Drake replying, and it was Push-Ups. So let's take a listen to this one. Okay, had the Who Kid in there. See, and you can tell the beat's real serious and shit.
Could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't ever take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga.
Okay, so in the beginning when we were hearing this track, that line was fire, right? Now, what up, Floyd? Now, I don't know. Like, how the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? He was riding, but at the same time, I feel like in post, it's not hitting as hard as it did when I first heard it. Because when I first heard it, I was like, oh, Drake he's going in this time. You know what I'm saying? Plus the beat, I love how it's got that like I forget the producer he used to use that snare, but it's like a snare that you use in like an aggressive style beat. I feel like that snare was used in Knuck If You Buck, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah.
I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop it, give me 50 likes of push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty.
That's what I didn't like. That's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, come on, Drake. You got better raps than that. You doing the splits so your pants might rip type shit, bro. Come on, cuz. And we all know that those type of lines, I think we all can agree that shit will not work against Kendrick. Okay? But the rest of this shit so far been good. But like right there, like I want to see the splits was dope. But then, like, trying to talk about your pants might rip and all that all, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
On fire, need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big 3. Scissor got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in a school.
Okay, so if we being real right now, Drake started the lies right here. You feel me? He said that SZA had him wiped down, 21 Savage had him wiped down, and Travis Scott got him wiped down. None of them 3 artists make better music than Kendrick Lamar, bro. Not none of them. Not none of them. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people love Travis, and he's the one that I would put that was closest. But be real, bro. Be real.
Right now, and you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga.
See, and I don't like that line where he's talking about 20v1. I know that Ross would have, like, Ross replied to him or whatever, made a diss to him and called him the white boy and all that. But like, bro, like, Kendrick is talking to you, okay? And this is in the beginning of the battle, y'all. All right, I just hate that. If a dude challenges me first, and then all these other people start chiming in, I'm probably gonna go for the better guy. That's just me though, and I would expect Drake, the biggest artist in the world, to, go ahead and take out the bigger guy, which obviously is Kendrick Lamar. Not saying Ross ain't like that, but
So shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Clean a six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas.
Let me know if this is too loud or if y'all can't hear it, let me know.
Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping, Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switch.
See, it's like it falls off a little bit and then he goes like back directed at Kendrick, but I'm not knocking Drake. He's sliding. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But if we're judging, I'm going to get Kendrick the same. You know what I'm saying?
I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy. Better drop and give me 50, ayy. Drop and give me 50, drop and give me 50, ayy. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50.
Yeah,
every
see, now
song
he
that
talking
made
about
it
raw.
on the chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of up. Top want a piece of up, top want a piece of up. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, it's not fucking deep enough. Begging cops or not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wake the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wake the demon up. Dropping
yeah, see,
50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
Yeah, and the academics line, you know, bit at the end, that was dope. And then don't want to wake the demon up. See, like, I think that this track might be when Drake was kind of on the attack for real. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Brian, you don't care about the beef? I can dig it. Some people don't. Hey, that's the honest right there. Some people don't care. I can dig it. All right. So I guess y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about the push-ups in comparison to the Like That verse. I think the Like That verse is still better, but we got to go track for track. I just played the Like That verse just to let people know what started it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that as far as addressing it, I think Drake did what he needed to do here. You know what I'm saying? He definitely talked about, you know, Top Dog ENT and his splits with his money and his album, and told him to do the the Taylor Swift verse, and then talked about Whitney, and you know, it got dicey. He kind of like acknowledged it. He ain't really touch on it here. He was addressing, you know what I'm saying? So then we had the tailor-made freestyle, which I thought was weird, because Drake used Snoop Dogg AI and Tupac AI. I feel like I've only listened to this one time.
Does rise again. A little nervous about all the publicity. Fuck this Canadian light-skinned doc. We need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about it.
Yeah, see, I don't know why Drake decided to use the AI. That's what gets me. I don't know why he did that, and I don't know why he just didn't rap his own verse. Because I feel like reading the lyrics and hearing it, and it's in Drake's cadence too. That's what's even worse. I feel like Drake, out of all people, should know how to use AI. So that was weird. But I also think that using Tupac is where he crossed the line. If you know the West Coast and you know hip hop, I think that's where he crossed the line.
Liking young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Button podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me to spare the Machiavelli is alive. And the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, have my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl. You gotta get a blues. All that shit about burning tattoos, he's not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I see you busy for the smoke. I won't lie.
I would have never done that.
Now you about to get this shit another week.
I think
back
he
to
really
home girl for running
underestimated
numbers
Kendrick
up.
right
I
here
would have
or
refused
something.
for these industry relationships. She out of your shoes. You supposed to be the bookie man. Go do what you do. Unless it's a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say. I just pass it to Snoop.
That's you. What the fuck you really got to do?
And then you
passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent.
Even in the Snoop verse, it's like, I guess Drake was trying to play, because I guess when Drake dropped his original push-ups, people thought it was AI or something. And then, so he thought it was cool to use the AI. Bro, listening to this shit is like, what the hell? I'm trying to think of what he was thinking, bro. I'm trying to be in his mind. Because I still think that this would have been better wrapped in his voice.
Know when it's the homies that empower you, but still you gotta show this fucking aisle who's boss on the west. Now's the time to really make a power move, because right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you
okay? Probably the only thing that's dope about this is the fact that it's like a Dre beat. Like, that's the only thing that makes me bob my head every time I hear these verses, because I realize what's going on. Like, if you can see what I see, this is a video, I've got the lyrics on it, but then it's like Tupac and Snoop Dogg rapping, and it's got like Drake's face on it. It just, and you can tell it's his cadence. It's just, this ain't it. I think this is the bad move, and then on top of that, you use Tupac.
moves that you know the DOG never fucking doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the land gang and let my fucking bow move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve.
See, bro, this song 3 minutes and 51 seconds. In the first 2 minutes, bro, it's Drake trying to be someone else. And then now when he's rapping, I'm rocking with it. You see what I'm saying?
This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved, y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose. Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game right now.
See what I'm saying, bro?
You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a milli rock on your head.
What are you talking about? And then you stop, then you stop the last minute to shout out Taylor Swift, bro. Oh, yeah. That's where I have the issue, bro. You feel me? That's where I have the issue right here. Like, I guess Drake thought it was a game or he was just playing around or something. Kendrick Lamar is serious. And I remember hearing Family Ties and I was like, yeah, this dude is, he's about that. I haven't heard anybody talk aggressive like that since like Pac or like a battle rapper. Oh, thanks, Neil. Somebody in the comments, please let me know if y'all can hear the music okay. I just want to make sure it's not too loud and on the stream and it's playing and everything. Someone let me know, please. All right, so it looks like that the next song came April the 30th. So this was a tailor-made freestyle came out April the 19th. That and push-ups both came out April 19th. So April the 30th, Euphoria dropped. So let's go ahead and bang this Kendrick Euphoria. Euphoria. This thing 6 minutes.
Euphoria.
Okay, cool.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence.
Okay, so before I get into the lyrics and stuff, when I first heard the track, I was scared, y'all. I can't even lie, because I was originally rooting for Kendrick because of other reasons that I'll get to at the end of the stream. But I wasn't originally rooting for Kendrick, but when I heard this, bro, I was scared because I thought he was gonna rap on something like this the entire time, right? So I'm listening, but what he's saying is dope too, because like he's basically picking. This is where he starts picking Drake apart. You know what I'm saying? Like in the very beginning, and everything he says right here in the beginning of this is what plays out throughout the rest of the battle. And on top of that, he used like a reverse of, I forget the comedian's name, but he was in The Wiz, and it was a reverse recording of him saying I'm a phony because he played the wizard. I mean the Wizard of Oz or whatever. But yeah, this is crazy. Hold on, let me run it back real quick.
Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence.
I agree with you, Marquise.
The famous actor we once
Real
knew
talk.
is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare this time. There's random acts of
Yeah,
kindness.
see, he kept it light. He didn't even go in. That's what kills me out, is that Drake was like, Drake is the one who overstepped the lines. The wife, the Tupac stuff. Richard Pryor, my man. Shout out to you down there. Ying KO 1933. Yeah, the comedian is Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, in the beginning of this song, it's a reverse, and he says that, you know, I'm a phony, and that's what that says in reverse that plays in the beginning, which is just like, he's like setting up this master class. Like Kendrick thinks in like tesseracts. You know what I'm saying? Not like squares or cubes. He thinks in tesseracts, bro. And you can see it within like, we're like 47 seconds in. Within 47 seconds, he's already positioning himself to do what he needs to do. You see what I'm saying? Which I think is just incredible if you're a hip hop fan.
I know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Yeah, see, and when I first heard this is when I started like getting crazy. I was going bananas, because I was like, oh, he's about to really kill this dude out. You know what I'm saying? When I started hearing the beat change, because I thought he was gonna rap on that Teddy Pendergrass the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway, and I might do a show a day.
See, and right here, I think that this element right here is like the same element of like family ties, the aggressiveness, you know what I'm saying? Then on top of that 808, like that shit is in the car, bro. That shit bangs, bro. And when I was playing it, because I got studio monitors in my front room and shit, and bro, it was shaking my shit in there, and I was like, damn. And then like on top of that, like he starts out with, you know, I'm not worried about the reap. I'm reaping what I sow, because like he's on some different shit. Like he's not listening to like the fake talk. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just a different way that Kendrick is going about this, that Drake kind of just sticks to the script and kind of just gives you this sliding, you know, dark, attacky beat type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is a hit just like Not Like Us is. You know what I'm saying?
Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son the very first time.
That right there, he got dementia, and if shit gets shaky, then I'm parking his sons. Bruh, there is nothing that Drake said in that last push-ups that's better than that line right there. My God. And then he was talking about, for people who don't know who he's talking about right there, he's talking about Jay Prince and that you do it for Junior, you know, do it for likes and digital hugs.
They must have forgot the shit that they done. I hop online like pray. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. Oh God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and ivory, know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly.
Yeah, see right there, bro. Like, bro, there's 2 sets of bars, bro, that where Kendrick is setting the level of like Drake is just, there's a difference in like a spitter. Like, I feel like that, I don't know if y'all have seen like Loaded Lux as a battle rapper, like the levels that he takes stuff at. Like if you require him to get in that bag at you, then he'll just dissect you down type shit. And what Kendrick is doing in this, bro, is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's surrounding my man Drake, the mob ties, the Jay Prince stuff, he's like, bruh, I'm really from where it's at, bruh. And I appreciate the aggressiveness because I feel like Drake still underestimated him by doing that tailor-made freestyle thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shit that for real for him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
Okay, so I actually am someone who didn't really like the Pusha T line in this track because I felt like that's some shit that you just kind of need to get away from and stay away from. But I do like the following line, the Terrence Crawford, Terrence, because I'm whooping feet. I do like that. Y'all gotta, if you want to dig up that reference, it's a lot. I don't have time right now to dig it up. But if you want to dig up that reference, you can check that out. It's crazy. And I like the shot back, you know what I'm saying, at Drake for that. But I don't like the Pusha T line, like you better off spending on him. Because Pusha T's elite too. I'm not saying that he's better than Kendrick, but I'm saying he's more elite than Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that
yeah, see right there, he said you should keep this a friendly fade. You know what I'm saying? And again, he gave him another pass to me.
Wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How?
Yeah, see right there, like he went at him and how he uses women and talks about women and does all that. He went at that right there. Like, bro, you like, again, now he's attacking his culture, like who he is and what he represents. And probably, I mean, you know how rappers are. I mean, that's when it started, you know, back in the day, and it's all led up to now. And then on top of that, bro, when you're a rapper, women throw themselves at you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen women throw themselves at dudes for less. So I already know like what it'd be on for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, Kendrick's speaking that real. It's not just me, it's what the culture feeling. So I rock with that where he it's on this like up tempo beat that you wouldn't expect to hear lines like that on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect to hear lines and culturistic shit like that on tracks and beats like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope how he's able to incorporate that without it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, that's how I feel right there. I'm not someone who liked Drake when he act tough. Like there was that Travis Scott song where all this Pharrell beef brought back up, where he was talking about getting his chains and melting and down. Cause I guess because Pharrell had to sell some of his jewelry or something. And I guess Drake bought it. And then now he's talking shit. I don't know what him and the Pharrell beef is. Somebody gotta let me know, but that shit's crazy. Okay, Kendrick. I don't know if he meant albums or what, but Drake has classics. And then if you meant diss songs, that could mean, I haven't heard anybody say that. When he says, classic, you don't have one, he could mean a diss song like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, though. That's just me. Uh-oh, the music cut off. Hold on. Can't let the music cut off on my peoples. We ain't gonna do that. Gotta keep the music on. I got you. Sometimes it happens, my people. Oh yeah, here we go. This is easy.
Talk, I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage.
Yeah, see right there. That's the thing, bro. I'm not gonna hate on an artist or female rappers, but I'll be the first one to tell y'all, bro. The wave of the women rappers and the sexy reds, bro. That ain't it for women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any woman. You know what I'm saying? And Drake painting the nails and see, that's the thing. I didn't the track with SZA and Drake and Sexy Red on his album. That's the song that I actually like, right? But I like Sexy Red on the hook. Her verse, and then, what she be doing. And no, bro. No. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with that. What he said to Sexy Red. I'm glad he mentioned the Sexy Red. What up, Wickedy?
Show me your splits, I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record.
Yeah, see, then he talked about the Wayne, talking about how Birdman was signed to Universal, and then Wayne was signed to Birdman, and then Drake was signed to Wayne, and then, bruh, why would you even bring up the splits on someone's contract, bro, when you signed to a nigga that's signed to a dude that's signed to a dude, bruh?
What, you ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit, I got a son to raise. But I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools.
See, and then he goes back into the culture, like that vibe of like I don't even know what you call it, like the conscious shit. He goes back into the conscious shit, like on this beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up and tell them to pray.
Walk through life like day by day. Know nothing about that. Teaching no morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Austin. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family.
He whipped his ass on this Euphoria track because right there at the end, he started really talking to him like face to face, and then he hit him with the Crody, with the what is that? The Canadian Toronto lingo or whatever. That's crazy.
Crody, someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do. Ooh. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
Yeah, there's a part of this where I have issues with the classic and stuff like that. But bruh, Kendrick, as far as like Drake is punching a punching bag a certain way, and Kendrick is hitting that thing like One Punch Man or like Goku, like 10, 20 times, and you see a bunch of fists. Like he rapped 16 different ways on that beat, bruh. Like it's incredible what he did in 6 minutes. Now, I guess now when it comes to like what's the better song, you know, I guess you would go Push-Ups, Euphoria. I'm gonna go Euphoria, even though Drake slid on Push-Ups. I'm gonna take the style of diss that Euphoria has to offer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wickedy, that's Kendrick. That's Kendrick. So, and then Kendrick dropped 1616 in LA. Your cheesing farm.
Showing up on the...
Oh, God. Gotta wait for these ads to get up through. Okay. Oh, you think Kendrick's bad? Yeah, this beat is dope too.
It's survival. I think somebody lying. Smell somebody lying.
Smell somebody lying.
Off-white Sunseeker had the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler, spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure.
First of all, the beat, my God. I think that's an Al Green sample. Jesus Christ. That sample, woo. I mean, bruh. Oh, man. Bruh, Jay-Z, I would want to hear any one of the iconic New Yorkers. Kendrick. Shit. Golly. Red Cafe.
A passport tatted, I show hub in Ibiza. Luke Callie's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom. God, my confession is yours. But who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself when I fall short. Raise my hands to a fallen sky.
Dope. There's opportunity when you have loss. That's awesome, bro. Kendrick be putting some real shit in these songs, bro, and he be getting it off, bro. He don't have to like do the catchy shit, you dig?
I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me. I come from love, and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah, somebody's lying, I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised, let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points will be in your chest, harassing ant. Fucking with good people, make good people go to bed. Conspiracies about cash, dog, that's not even the leak. Find the Jews like cash, dog, I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies, you must be a
yeah, see, right here is where Kendrick starts talking about how he's there's a mole. Is somebody in OVO working for me? He said, are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies, you must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team whispering that you deserve it.
Person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tootsie slide up out of this one, it's just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have his day. Now living your purpose. It was fun until you start to put money in the streets. Then lost money cause they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. The Elohim KTW. No, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty, and one of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle, just don't got the audacity to tell you. But let me tell you some game, cause I can see you, my lord.
This is where he's just ripping him, like he's talking about it now. He's making Drake paranoid about what's going on around him, because I like, once we get to the end of this, bro, like Kendrick backs up a lot of this about he might know a mole. It looks and it sounds like, now that, you know, it's all kind of over right now, that Kendrick had a mole.
You playing dirty with propaganda, hit blow up on you. You're playing nerdy with Zach Bia and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little means is losing steam, they figured you out. The first opinions is not convincing, y'all need a new route. It's time that you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do. That you're not alone.
It's time that you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do. That's crazy. The you are not alone. And he threw the Michael Jackson line right back at him, bruh. See right there, like, that's the real hip hop shit. And there wasn't really a bunch of lies that people were talking about. And you know what I'm saying? So when it come to rapping, like, he did it the Drake way, and then he did it his way. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know what I'm saying? You might not like the 6 and 6 in LA, but first of all, the beat's ridiculous. It's bananas. And then Kendrick is spitting some real shit to you. Not like some propaganda fancy, you know what I'm saying? He's just spitting straight at you like the real raps, you know what I'm saying? So after the 6 and 6 or 616 in LA, which is, you know, timestamp Drake's type shit, we got Family Matters, which is probably my favorite track from Drake out of the disses. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad. Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG.
This is the Drake. If you see like that the melodic rapping Drake is who we really like, because that's who he is. That's who he came in the game. Like, that's you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the tough talk, you gotta quit it.
Said they give your ass a DP. You civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang except my nigga YG. You know who really bang except my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang except out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me.
Okay, so right here, I don't think that was a good idea. I think it's what Drake is saying is dope, but I don't think it was a good idea, because the cultural awareness of Drake, I feel like, is thin, because there's just some things, bruh, that you don't talk about, and he's trying to use it without the consequences, and that's just not how shit goes when it comes to especially regional rap. If you all understand rap, you know that the West Coast stick together, you know the South stick together, and you know that New York stick together. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that Drake wouldn't understand that, but talking about banging who bangs a real set and stuff like that, like Drake, like chill.
Had some paperwork of that shit fake tea. Can't be rapping by no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slimy for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always.
Okay, see, and that's the thing I don't like either, bruh, is this is the track to me where Drake, you need to go this entire track at Kendrick. And bro, you decided to take shots at Metro again, and you like, see, this is where I feel like that Drake tried to maneuver and it didn't work. He tried to like make it seem again to his advantage that it's 20 versus 1. And really at this point, Kendrick has responded to you directly twice. Bruh, you don't need to be talking about other people in this specific track. All of these beat switches and all of these things in this song need to be directed at Kendrick. And I don't understand why he doesn't understand that.
Like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist is make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen and hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem.
See,
Also,
I like that line. You an activist, but you blacker than this, and you wiped up a mixed queen. See, I like that style. Where you don't cross the line, but it's still a good shot. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could've left the kids out of this, don't blame me. You a dog and you know it, you just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing, Drake. Like, you talking about you could have left the kids alone, bro, but you brought up his wife. You did the same thing with Pusha T, bro. He cleaned you, and then you did the same thing with Kendrick.
Don't make it day freeze, cause if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me. Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch.
See,
hands on.
I think this is stupid. I don't want you to put that stupid hook in this diss song, bruh. Rap. Kendrick has given you a response in your form and then rapped at you on this crazy Al Green sample. And this beat is crazy, bruh, but you're picking shots. You get back to Kendrick and you take it away. Like, bruh.
Your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake, now shake that ass for free. Yeah, yeah. We're not that kind of free, I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K, we call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him, I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. Niggas say,
See? Like,
almost started reaching for my waist.
Talking about the weekend for.
Drop a 50 bag for the mob.
See, I don't like the drop the 50 bag for the mob in the spot because it sounds too much like drop and give me 50. You know what I'm saying?
Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it.
Yeah, see, the beat switch is dope.
Yeah.
I like the beat switches in
Stop
this.
playing around and take this shit serious, like. Niggas is a joke, I take it serious though. Yo, look, if Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang, that's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot, nigga. Can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop, nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe, we ain't even fuck.
See, this is where he like, whatever the first half, the first 3 minutes, bro, you needed to do rapping strictly at him, and then, bruh, this would have been 10 times better.
Block with her, I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop, nigga. What the fuck I heard Rick drop, nigga. Talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt. I never told y'all niggas. Put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really knows.
See, I like the beat because the beat like echoes the 808. Boom, 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 boom. That part.
Bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blowjob, nigga. Must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was 400 ends. These days, that's a low bar, nigga. Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a sheriff on the clip? Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, Mad City van, we'll pot the latch and make the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussy dying, it's a war cry. Weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game course.
See, bro, like, then he switches it back up again and, bro, stop. Talk to Kendrick.
Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rock him talking shit again. Gas cause you hit my being first, nigga. Do the math while I was hitting in.
That might be the best part of his disc.
Cause they only talking about
and he slides, but bro, you gotta stay on top of Kendrick, bro. You have to.
Even when you do drop, they gon' say you should've modeled cause it's mid again. Smoking 50, but they should've put you on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Spring if this a good idea, the next time you cut it in a bed again. Shit, leave and tell your leader boy alone before you get your head split again. Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach, we ain't never really been through it. Lil Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums dissing, I just did a Kim to it, nigga skim through it. Me and Savage had the hose dripping wet at shows, almost had to swim to it. K-Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it.
Lies. Said that K-Dot shit is only good until Baby King puts a pen to it. Lies. Kendrick had swimming pools, money trees, all that before Baby King.
Calling me the white boy and the shit kinda got a ring to it. Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation, I hope next time y'all plan it right. Cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price now. What?
Yeah, see, this is my favorite part of this song. Cause this is the Drake that I remember.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I wanna talk to the man in the house. West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. You wanna take off for real? Then come get his legacy out of my house. A cease and desist is for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth. You caught a 2-pack of steak.
Bruh, and baked them I really don't know if Kendrick can beat Drake if he's really rapping like this with the melodic stuff and beats like this. This is the Drake that I grew up on, bruh.
And get that shit down. I'm losing perspective on beef. Boy went to send beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunning and Wayne like father like son. Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'ma say.
See, there's no lies. It's just rapping right here.
You tell me what I shouldn't say. But fucking my nigga, it's already done. We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went #1. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about fuck the big 3. It's only Big D and it's video proof. Our son should go play at the park. 2 light-skinned kids, the shit will be cute. Unless you don't wanna be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb.
Yeah, see.
You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York?
See, and then he starts digging deeper with the shots, talk about the domestic violence stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's crazy because I don't think he really listened to Mr. Morale. You listen to Mr. Morale and you understand what went on with the entire situation. And I feel like that Drake tried to throw some of those lines and switch up his album and perspective, but just didn't work.
Is it cause you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change, so people believe that he's actually
See,
white.
that was cold right there.
Features for change.
That verse right there, I mean, that mic flip, Michael was praying for his features would change so people would believe that he's actually white. That mic flip that he gave Kendrick was was fire, bruh. Was fire.
People believe that he's actually white. Top will make you do features for change. Get on pop records and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you only here to stay out of the light. Oh shit, just follow me right, cause nothing you saying could bother me right. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to hide, you know what I mean.
Yeah, see, but you can't be saying that you're dead when you took shots at 20 dudes when the dude before, Kendrick before, dissed you twice. That's what kills me out.
I had a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. The picture you painted ain't what it seemed, you did.
Yeah, see, and then double down on the domestic violence, right? Okay? So what's crazy is that later that night, maybe I want to say 10 minutes into that, like I was like talking with my friends about the song, and we were like, bro, you know, Drake killed it, you know, I don't know if it's enough, you know, yada yada, saying our opinions and shit. And then my homie hit me and said, Meet the Grams from Kendrick just dropped. And I was like, oh God, he dropped right after him.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Oh Lord, let's turn this down. Lord, that's too loud. Gotta get the ads up out of here. They ain't gonna add me. Oh yeah.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive.
First of all, the beat sounds haunting. It sounds scary. And then he starts the song off with Dear Adonis. Like, bro, anybody start my son's name off with a song, bro, you're gonna have to meet me somewhere. You're gonna have to see me. This is crazy.
Him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die
and
right
that's
there.
What's crazy is the story of Adidon, and this track is gonna be out here, bro. When he gets older, bro, he's gonna have to hear this. And dude just gonna throw this in his face, bro. That's what's crazy.
Pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. Don't be ashamed about who you
and
with.
See, that's the thing that's crazy. Is there's a lot of what Kendrick said, like the Ozempic and the stomach thing. And that's what's crazy. People try to say that he copied from Ross. And I'm like, bro, I knew that Drake had got the ab work a long time ago when someone leaked it. It's been out here. So I don't know why people act like that Kendrick was not allowed to say that.
Treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just
Bruh, he had this ready because Drake's song is called Family Matters, bro. So that's why I was like, bro, in the song before when Kendrick was talking about OVO working for me, bro, there's somebody that was leaking information to Kendrick, bro, so that he knew to have this ready. There's no way he knew to have Meet the Grams to Family Matters. There's no way he knew that. Like he just guessed it. Like someone, that's what people are missing too, bro. Like at Drake's own game. You know what I'm saying?
You 18.
The beat's crazy.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits I hope you don't undermine.
It goes at his
especially
mama?
with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis.
Bruh,
Son,
my
just sit
man
down.
sat his family down for a therapy session, bruh. A parent-teacher conference.
I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists
he doubled down on Drake and how he treat the women. And he does it in a way, bro, where it's like, it makes you look at Drake crazy. That's what's nuts.
It. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Bruh. And this shit is out here, bro. He put this on streaming platforms.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
The third verse, or the verse about the daughter. See, I was blown away. When I heard this, I couldn't believe it. Now, I don't believe it. You know, I'm going to be the first one to tell you.
Don't commit too much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday, singing poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks. Examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace.
The fact that he told everybody, you know how the shock factor of this, especially after dropping after Family Matters? Jesus Christ, bruh. Whether it's real or not, bro, the shock factor, it hit people's ears and it shocked like we were.
This the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right?
Yeah, this song has 1.2 million likes.
Life. Meet the grams.
That's crazy. Bruh. This has the Ozempic pill bottle in it. It has this t-shirt. And apparently this stuff came from like someone stealing Drake's dad's suitcase, which is nuts.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body.
He goes through his whole family and then goes directly at him.
Game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems. Bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca. Strip the ego from the bottom.
Damn, bro. And you see how deep, hey, bro. If you know about ayahuasca, then you know how deep it is out here, bro. And he just hit my man with some of the deepest shit that you could possibly hit a dude with. Drake don't even know what's hitting him, bro. He really don't.
I empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. So after this song, there was like a big Tigger interview, and there were some other interviews of women who had claimed that Drake had a baby. You know what I'm saying? And one of the girls, I think it was from the big Tigger interview, he actually sued her for real. And I don't know how far that went, but y'all can look that up. And I think one of those is the right date of the 11-year-old apparently that Kendrick is talking about. I don't know if it's real or not though, and I'm not saying that it's real. You ain't gonna get me on here saying it's real because I don't know nothing.
I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied.
You lied. That whatever that you lied. It's like getting to him. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like it's psychologically like your voice in your head type shit.
I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, Drake did lie, and then he tried to tell him like, bro, I was gonna do it my way. No, bro, you lied.
Only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Bruh. I don't know what you do after that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what do you do? What do you do? What do you do after that? The man wanted your whole family, your mom, your dad. He said you got a third child. He wanted that one. He wanted your son and then sat you down at the end. Bro, what the hell? Kendrick is a mastermind, bruh. And then after that, we got the grand, to me, which was the dagger. I don't even have to type in the whole damn thing. Golly. Lord, bruh. And then it had it had all the PDF file tags all over Drake's house, bruh.
My name is...
Yeah.
I see dead people.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hey.
Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate
this
fuck
is the
them all in
dagger.
they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Ooh, bruh. And then he goes back. This is what kills me. Is that Drake make hits, bruh. Kendrick made a hit, bruh. As soon as I heard this shit, I got up on my 2 feet and started sea walking, bruh. You hear me? I'm not even bullshitting. This is it right here, bruh.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watch you. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Hey, bro, he is smoking him at this point. After he literally gave him a therapy session, he took him out and just whipped his ass again, bro, and gave us a hit with it, bro. Incredible. It's incredible.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
Yeah, see?
He cold foul. I don't know why you still
brought up the Pac shit, bro. You thought that shit was sweet, bro? Why would you think it was okay to talk about Tupac dissing the West Coast chosen one You thought that the coast, and then, bruh, DJ Mustard's from the Bay, so you know him teaming up with Kendrick. You know he probably got a problem with dude.
What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is
yeah,
still
see,
deep.
and then he told it right here.
Promise.
You can shape the stories however you want, bruh. They not slow, bruh. It's crazy. Like Drake tried it. You know what I'm saying? He's so ahead of him. Like there's nothing that Drake could have done against this, bruh.
There's some P rest that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
And that's true. He definitely
came
did.
Home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot.
Hey,
put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1,
There's
2,
nothing that
3,
Drake
4,
can do
5,
against this.
pop. Ay, devil is a lie. Here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay,
bruh. That was an avalanche. He could have ended the song right there, bruh. And there's nothing that Drake could have done with that. Whatever that last flow that he had where he changed his voice, it reminds me of like Sada Baby for some reason. Like that aggressive and that nah. Like it just reminds me of like Sada Baby, the aggressiveness. It's crazy.
they not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains.
Oh,
Homies
yeah.
Still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the Mecca, building
Not
railroad.
only did he whip his ass first, then he gave him a history lesson, bruh. And then, bruh.
And trains, bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. What, little baby help you get your lingo up. What, 21 get your 4th street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Ay, what, Quavo said you can be from North Side. What, 2 Chainz say you good but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
Bruh, there's nothing he can do. He basically showed everybody the real way that Drake be stealing everybody's, bruh. Trying to take the culture, bruh. Gave us a history lesson and then compared it to what Drake be doing with the artists of where he gave the damn lesson at. Also, giving us a hit, giving us a dance song, and a diss, bruh.
Family matter and the truth for the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
And the beat ridiculous, bruh. Mustard, my God.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga.
He a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he's a 69 God. Hey, run for your life.
Hey, run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
Bruh,
Freaky
he made
ass
a dance song / PDF rescue chant. I don't know what this is, bro. Like, this is crazy.
He a 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Say OV ho.
Bro.
Say OV ho. Then step this way, step that way.
Then hit us
step
with the cha-cha
this way, step
bridge
that
at
way.
the
Are you
end.
my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Bruh. And then, bruh, I think this dropped. What night? What did this drop? May 4th? Bro, I think this was Derby night. He dropped this Derby night when everybody was going to be out clubbing. Bruh. Come on, Drake. You feel me? And then we got The Heart Part 6 in response to Not Like Us. The beat, though.
All right. Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in...
See, he said that they all clowns, but then said he baited them. That's what got me. So I was like, bruh, if the dudes that baited Kendrick are the clowns, then you're the clown. And then also, bruh, if he's got fake rats, then how did he know to drop Meet the Grams after Family Matters? And like 15 minutes after you dropped, bruh. Make that make sense.
Honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
Yeah, she like, now he's trying to make Whitney. But see, that's the best part, bruh. It's like, when he accused Drake of it, Drake got on the defensive. It was like, nah, bruh, I'm really not. Kendrick, nobody, on Kendrick's side, nobody said anything. What's the dude? Dave Free, he didn't say nothing. His girl didn't say nothing. Like, nobody said nothing. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Drake was better off making that move.
Following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale. You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the...
Yeah, see, and then he, like, tried to say he saw the Epstein angle coming, which was not a good look. He tried to say that Kendrick ain't seen his kid in 6 months because him and his girl split up. But if you listen to Mr. Morale, he talks about what happens. So that's why I said that it's like Drake didn't listen or do his homework, which is weird because Drake is the guy to do that.
I expected TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive.
Yeah, see, he's like on the defensive. He's like, you know, I didn't really do that, bruh. I don't know why you talking like this. But you brought up the wife, you brought up the Dave Free, you brought up all that. You brought up all of that, bruh. So and then you did the Tupac stuff. Like, Drake crossed so many lines and then tried to, like, hide his hand after. Like, come outside, like Joe Budden said. But then when Kendrick came outside, he was like, bruh.
It's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
Okay. I don't know why he said, I don't want to dish you anymore. That's the weakest shit ever. That's what I'm like, bro. You was the one who told him to come outside. And then he follows it up with a really dope-ass line, so they really got me second-guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. That shit fire. That line is fucking fire.
Never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's
no, you not though, Drake. And you also are. I'm not gonna say it on stream because y'all gonna try to Kanye me, and I'm not like that. I don't have no problems with nobody, no problems with who, nothing. So, but Drake, bro, you not too famous to not do that. You hid your child and someone called you out on it. Like,
the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it.
Yeah, because your name is Aubrey. See, this, he's like setting himself up, like he's like throwing these punches without blocking. So he's like leaving himself open. Like Drake is smarter than this. And that's why I'm saying when you drop a track like Not Like Us and you're the biggest artist in the world, Drake, bro, you have to have a hit on deck. Come on, bro. You're the hit maker.
You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a
bruh, and then back to the teenager stuff, bruh. You name dropped Millie Bobby Brown and no one name dropped. The people on Twitter were talking, that's cool, but Kendrick never dropped a name. And he wasn't, how do you know that Kendrick was talking about Millie Bobby Brown? Lord. And then the whole situation with Millie Bobby Brown is probably even the worst of the situations because I found out that she was 14 when he was texting her. I thought he texted her recently. This happened when she was 14. There was no reason. I don't give a damn. There is no reason for you to be texting no 14-year-old Drake and what you be doing with women. And I'm not saying that he be out here doing crazy stuff, but bro, like he's a dude that can have a line, you know, out of his crib if he wanted to. So that's what I mean, bro. You be playing around with the women and handling your business, bro. But you was out here texting her at 14?
Hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later.
See, and then he's saying buying bots, but Drake, bro, we know who runs the media and they be playing your cards. So don't sit here and act like that. I was on Twitter. I was there in real time. Your bots, your community was the one that's out here just being delusional and saying the craziest shit like you won, bro. But there's so many fumbles in your bag that I've done in this live stream. Even when I've gave you kudos, bro, you still not going to beat what has happened here. You know what I'm saying?
I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater, it feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping.
And the R. Kelly thing is crazy because now he's trying to like reverse switch what he said about Drake on him when the whole point of him shooting for R. Kelly's music to not get taken down was strictly because it's art, not the person.
No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
Yeah, see, that was dope. I like that little line. That, like, when I hit you back, it'll be a lot safer. I like that.
Promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like
what are you saying?
It's good to get out, get the pen working.
Bro.
You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you
see, like, Not Like Us got me hyped because I thought that Drake was really gonna drop some shit. And he rapped his ass off on his track, bro, but that's not what you need to go in competition with Not Like Us. Being the hit maker that you are, you should have a hit. You should have thought to have a hit against Kendrick. Like, I don't understand it. Excuse me. At least, if you weren't going to rap with him, at least have like a real big banger, bro. Like, Drake really didn't have a huge club banger. Even Push Ups was good, but it wasn't like club banging enough like Not Like Us was, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is crazy. Jesus. I think that it's safe to say after all of this that we went through, out of all these disses, someone asked me in the very beginning of the stream, do I think that Kendrick should respond? I don't think he should even respond to that, bro. I think it's pretty much said and done, bro. The Not Like Us track is a diss track. It's a history lesson. It's a dance track. It's got like a cha-cha slide bridge at the end. It's got real raps in it. It's everything woven into one song, bruh. And Drake just really underestimated Kendrick. Now, back to my original point. You said Family Matters. Family Matters, though, has 3 beat switches. You know what I'm saying? Like the first, like, that's the problem. Like, Euphoria is like a trunk car banger. Not Like Us is a club banger no matter where you're at. Like, it's got like a banger vibe, but it's not like a club banger. You see what I'm saying? I think that Drop and Give Me 50 or Push-Ups is more along the lines of the club banger because I can see that being played in clubs. That reminds me of kind of like Back to Back or other stuff like that. And really, we really needed Timestamp Drake. But the issue is that Kendrick gave him Timestamp Kendrick first. So Drake really couldn't do that. And that's what's crazy. It's like Kendrick didn't like that. Drake, replied with Push-Ups. Then he did this funky ass tailor-made freestyle, which was crazy. Euphoria was a banger. 616 in LA was the timestamp at Drake. Then Drake did Family Matters, but 20 minutes later, Kendrick somehow knows to drop Meet the Grams, which completely takes the impact away of Family Matters. And then the next day he drops Not Like Us, and it's over. It's over after that. And to my original point, because I don't want to go on too long on this stream, I had a lot of fun going through the disses and shit with y'all because it's been fun. But in the end, bruh, it's bigger than just these disses. Around the time that Drake kind of chose to go the Scorpion route, and if you're doing this, it's too late. If you're reading this, it's too late. That's when Drake kind of like sold out and stopped doing himself and started trying to hit the charts heavy. And to me, I think that Drake's better music is, like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. And I'll even put Views in there, even though I think that Nothing Was the Same is his best body of work. A lot of people of this generation, like If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, Scorpion, some other stuff like that. But that's really not who Drake is. It's like Drake talking tough. He's trying to do these other things. And it's really not necessarily who he really is. And he's not necessarily someone who's done it at a high level other than the chart stuff. Drake on the charts, bro, he's killed the charts. But he also sold out to do that, because if you listen to his albums, which are supposed to speak for who you are, Drake's hit songs are better than a lot of the music that comes from his albums. And also Drake's albums, as of, anything, probably after Scorpion, it's probably, I can tell you what's gonna be in it, I think that Drake's, like, if I was gonna make a Drake album, I need a song with 21. I gotta have a Travis feature. I gotta have a Boy Wonder feature. I gotta have like a R&B feature, like a Sampa or like one of them OVO guy features. And then I gotta do a track with one that's somebody out that's new, and I gotta have a single. And then if there's somebody dissing me, I gotta address that. That has been Drake's like albums for the last like 6 or 7 years. They're predictable. You see what I'm saying? When Kendrick drops, Good Kid, Mad City was like the first themed album that hit like that since like Get Rich or Die Trying type shit. Or even maybe one of J. Cole's albums, you know what I'm saying? But it sold. He had Money Trees. He had, Poetic Justice. The singles from that album speak for itself, and that album speaks for itself. And Kendrick didn't have to sell himself to do that. And he did, To Pimp a Butterfly. He did Damn, Mr. Morale, the Unreleased. He did the Black Panther soundtrack. Kendrick, it makes music on a high level. And then he did like the Family Ties, where he's rapping his ass off at a high level. Like he's someone that never really left and stepped outside of doing what you're supposed to do. A lot of people made fun of Kendrick for like doing an album and taking off, but they don't realize, but bro, that's what a real artist does. You all now are in the climate of, these newer artists dropping singles and music and always on social media and on dropping videos on YouTube, dropping a low budget video, dropping a video in between albums. You're so used to them giving you all so much content that y'all forget that, when you do music, at a high level like Kendrick, there's a process to it. And when you do it like Kendrick, that's why you can always come out on top and come out with good records, because he takes his time, he practices, he challenges himself. You can tell, bro, like, look what he just did to Drake, bro. He Drake at his own game. Like, he was the one that was prepared. Drake wasn't prepared. And then Drake tried to hide his hand after that. I respect Drake. I think that Drake is better than what he did. If Drake could replay this situation, I think that Drake might come out on top, or it's a lot closer than what it is right now, because at least Drake would have had a hit, you know, prepared to drop to Not Like Us. How does Drake not have a hit like ready? He talks about these #1 hit, these charts, and he didn't have a hit ready. Like, this is the guy who is the best guy in the game, who y'all say slides on everything, who's ready. He didn't have a hit ready. Like, Not Like Us is a bona fide hit from the time that it dropped. It was bona fide hit. Like, that's what Drake was supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? So I think that Kendrick won in perfect rap this fashion. Y'all can talk about the lies, but Drake lied too, so it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has been proven. But when it comes to, you know, what happened, bruh, you had Like That first, addressing the dude that he wanted to diss. April 19th, you got Push-Ups from Drake, which addressed the Like That verse. Then Drake messed up by trying to do the tailor-made freestyle / disrespecting the West Coast by having Tupac in it. Kendrick does Euphoria, which is a response to Push-Ups, which I think that Euphoria is the better track. Some people might argue that. But then after that, Kendrick drops 616 in LA, which is timestamp Drake. Then Drake gives us Family Matters, which is Drake rapping and giving us what he's supposed to give us, but he's too busy rapping at too many dudes, which I think that, again, he tried to pivot and make it look like, oh no, it's 20 versus 1 after the Euphoria track, but it's not. Kendrick dissed you twice, so you should have came directly back at Kendrick. So I think that even though the diss is good, as far as the actual move itself, it didn't work, because not only did he miss that opportunity, or he tried to pivot in that moment, not miss the opportunity. Kendrick drops Meet the Grams 20 minutes after you drop. So and then on top of that, not only is his mole, it looks like his mole and OVO working for me case looks to be true, because he drops Meet the Grams to Your Family Matters. And then the next day he drops Not Like Us, and then The Heart Part 6 in comparison to Not Like Us, bro, it's not even in comparison. That's probably why Kendrick hasn't dropped. And if Kendrick drops, it's gonna be the kill shot. It's gonna be the bona fide, I'm deading this. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know how y'all feel about it out there in music world, in hip hop world. Y'all let me know how you feel. Who do you think won the battle, or do you think it's over? You know, let me know who you think. I got Kendrick winning by a long shot. Y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? So I'm gonna get out of here. I had a lot of fun doing this. I've never done like a music thing like this, so if it's weird and it looks not like the other people out there, I'm sorry. I had some issues with the audio cutting out maybe one time on me, but other than that, we have fun, all right? So if y'all new here, make sure you guys are hitting subscribe and hitting that like button. What'd you say? How do you think Cole going to be rapping on future projects? Cole can't rap like that no more because he apologized. I don't care if Drake and I don't care if Drake and Kendrick took it too far or not. J. Cole's pen is just as good as these other brothers. And so that for him to like back out and act like he's a punk, but he was out here talking about he the best rapper, you can't talk like that, bro. You got to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to holler at y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the like button, hitting subscribe, because more content will be coming soon, all right?